Everyone, hope you're all well. So today I'm just going to do a quick showcase of the character that I've been playing the most in the latest Path of Exile League, which is my Skeleton Mage. So I did a little video earlier on my Inquisitor, which I leveled up to, I think it's 89. But this, my Mage build I've been having the most fun with. So I thought, why don't we run a little map and show you. So we are just going to. So this is level 16 Dunes map. I'll show you the mods. So it's a pretty popular build, I think. Skeleton Mages this league. Certainly pretty expensive. Some of the pieces early on to get, but once you do get them, it starts to perform really well. Which one are we going to go for? Let's go for the boss one. So we are, I think we're at max, almost max spell block and attack block. At least when we've got our flask up. So we're running Rummy's Flask. We have it auto triggering on full flask charges. And obviously, when you're clearing them out like this, you're going to have it up pretty much all the time, or most of the time. What was that? So for my Atlas strategy, I've gone with reducing all the strong boxes. Dropped in there.
You need more mana.
I almost forgot where the boss was. He's up here. you go. Very nice. Ooh. So that sort of gives you a little bit of a taster. We're level 92. We haven't leveled up all of our gems. So we're in level 20 some of our skeletons. We've got most of our gems level 19 and maxed out, but they're not all quality gems yet, so we need to buy an awakened minion support gem, which is very expensive, so can't afford that at the moment. So what are we? How does the build work? Well, so we've got spectres. So we have a carnage chieftain and a host chieftain, which you can pick up from Ashen Fields. They generate frenzy and power charges. We've got a animate guardian who's got sort of basic gear, so he's giving us the dying breath aura and damage aura from the what's the helmet, Leah cast, something like that. And he's got the chest. Is it the chest or the shield that allows him to share those power charges with everyone? So it's sort of one seek here, basically. I haven't bought the expensive stuff for the Animate Guardian yet because we're still gearing ourselves up. We have a +1 minion wand, so eventually we will want a +2. So you get a +1 to minion gems and +1 to all skill gems. And then you want obviously a spare socket for your trigger spells just to automate the Desecrate and Bone Offering. And I link that to Life Tap because, as you can see, I don't really have much in the way of mana because I'm reserving it all. So I'm running a fair number of auras, and if we just have a quick look at them there. So Tempest Shield for the block chance. So we're running Determination for extra armor. I'm running Aspect to the Spider, so I have that in my ring here. That just gives us a little bit more damage, and then Zealotry, and finally Defiance Banner. And we are running the Zealotry via Generosity, so that our minions get that, because we don't care about the bonus from that. And then yeah, so I have Sniper's Mark, which I manually cast for the curse. What else? Well, I mean, so just have a quick look at gear. So the Surrender Shield, that's really nice defensive shield. I really noticed the difference once I purchased that, started using it in my survivability. You want to run Ashes of the Stars if you're going to run the number of auras that I've got. I was able to run it at 18% efficiency one. That's what I had originally. But I literally, I think I had about 55, 56 mana at that point, maybe a little bit less. Just enough to cast a single summon skeleton. I couldn't even summon my stone golem if he died. Not that he normally dies, but occasionally he does. So yeah, so I eventually saved up and bought a perfect one at 20%. Now the quality to gems buffs, all of our skill gems, so our skeletons, our auras, etc. So that's really nice for increasing our damage. We are running the Breath Stealer gloves. It's sort of a bit of quality of life, extra defense when you're clearing large, groups of monsters. I think you can get away without using those gloves, but if you can slot them in, if you can afford them, go for it. haven't got anything special on our belt, and we're just running standard resistance boots as well. So you could go with I forget the name of the boots that give you an extra skeleton, but I needed the dex and I needed the resistances, so I've just gone with standard boots. And then the key is your chest piece. So this is what well, it keeps your skeletons alive, basically, a lot longer than they otherwise would. So yeah, you want to get Fleshcrafter's chest piece. Get a 5 link if you're gearing up, and then eventually save up and get the 6 link. Now, what about our links? Well, obviously you've got some skeletons, we've got minion damage, then I'm running hypothermia because your skeleton mages do cold damage. And then we have pierce, spell echo, and increase critical damage. Spell echo is really nice because one cast and we get 8 skeletons. I've got a maximum of 10 at the moment. I need to get a level 21 some of the skeletons, and then I'll be able to, that'll give me an extra skeleton, or I get a better wand, something that gives me an extra +1 level basically to my some skeletons. That will make a nice difference. Yeah, so that's it really. I mean, my 2 rings are really mainly focusing on giving me my resistances, so I'm not fully capped on chaos resistance. I was at one point, but I did a little bit of rejigging of my skill tree. So I used to have this cluster down here, but I spec'd out of that recently, and that's just dropped me below the chaos resistance. I have got a free suffix here on this ring, so I could put some extra resistance in here, or I could go with an endurance charge. I'm just sort of playing up at the moment in my own mind which one of those 2 I'm going to go for. Yeah, quick look at the tree. It's pretty standard. It is based on Von Victon's build, so he has a really good showcase of his build on YouTube if you want to look it up. Well worth a look at. I was using an amalgamation of various different builds before that, but he has some really good ideas yeah, on what to go for, so yeah, well worth a look. And yeah, full kudos to his build guide. Alright, so that's it basically. I will be yeah, trying to push this further once I get some extra currency. But yeah, hope you enjoy.